Hi class, Brother Calder here. Just wanted to give you a brief overview of Marketing B341. Most of you, maybe 80% of you, will not be going into a marketing role once you graduate. But marketing is such an important discipline that you need to have a feel for what it entails. You need to understand sort of the concepts behind it, because you will be working with marketing people throughout your career, and you'll just want to be able to understand how they're approaching particular problems, how they're getting their product sold out there. So really the course is designed really to provide you a foundation of basic marketing principles, provide you an exercise or several exercises of where you can do critical thinking and analytical skills, which will involve mostly doing case studies, and you'll discuss those and write those up within your groups. And then problem solving. And again, this really kind of lends itself to the group project that you'll be doing. Now, you may or may not have heard about the group project. It's really a series of 3 projects. They each build on each other. At a later date and in later videos, I will give you more detail about what that project entails. But for our purposes today, just understand that a couple of the projects revolve around market research, and that builds into finding those underlying position points that will help you target your market better. And that leads to that third and final project, where it will be an integrated marketing plan that you will then propose to me. And we'll go from there. But more on the group project later. I do want to give you just a couple of pointers or pro tips that I'll call them for this course. First, almost every week you'll be doing a case study. And so make sure you will allocate enough time to read the case and then answer the questions that are there. So you'll do, often you'll do a write-up that will be submitted to me in the assignments section. I'll give you feedback on that. And then certainly you'll be doing your discussion boards, and that will be with your group as well. I follow the rubric pretty closely. So really, in essence, what you need to know is make sure you have a cogent, well thought out initial post, and then you need to respond to at least 2 more posts after that. I will probably provide a question or maybe 2 in there. If you respond to that, I count that as one of the responses. So make sure that you're participating in the group discussion. It's only as good as your group makes it, and I know they can get a little bit stale, but try your best to post and respond and keep that flow going. That would be great. Number 2 is in your group projects, it's very, very important that you make that time commitment together to identify when you'll get together as a group to discuss the items that you need to and to work on your group projects. Those that do really well in this course, 1, do all the assignments, and 2, work really well in their groups. So they get those group dynamics worked out early. And so my advice is get together early and often, and you'll do great in the groups. Another point I just want to bring out is that I did my graduate degree while I was working full time, so I completely understand. For those of you that are working and doing this, I totally get where you're coming from. But you do need to keep up on your assignments. Sometimes things get in the way, and if they're helped, or if they can't be helped and they're emergencies, I'm willing to work with you to try to get those assignments in. There may or may not be a docking of points depending on, how much control you had over the situation. I'm willing to work with you on that, but please try not to get behind, because it just makes it very difficult to get caught up. So that's another point of advice, is just try to keep up with the class as you go. If there are issues that arise, please contact me. Best way to get me is either texting me or emailing me. Those go directly to my phone. I get notices and I can respond back much quicker. Or call me. I have no problem with you calling me, and we can discuss and get these issues worked out. But I want you to do well in class. I'm more concerned about you getting the material and understanding it than I am, I don't want to say go ahead and miss deadlines. I don't want you to miss deadlines, because that makes more work for me. But I am cognizant of what you're doing and what you're trying to do in terms of working and going to school at the same time. I've been there. I've done that. I know what it's like. And so those are really the pointers for that I wanted to relay to you. Just make sure you keep up with the assignments, work well within your group, participate in the discussion boards. If you do all your assignments, you're going to do great. Contact me with anything else, and we'll go from there. But in summary, this course is really designed to give you a flavor, sort of a day in the life of a product manager. And so I hope you enjoy it. There's a lot of things here that I think that you might be able to use immediately if you're in the marketing field, and even if you're in related fields. Hopefully you'll be able to use some of those that you'll be able to pick up right away. Any questions, give me a call. But thank you for now, and we'll talk to you soon.